Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin and I've been working for my mom's business part-time and over the summer since I was 14. My sisters started at that age as well. Teens in New York, where we live, can usually start working from that age with an employment certificate or working papers, although there is a limit on how many hours per day and week that you are allowed to work. My mom got her first part-time job when she was 16. And she and my dad always felt that it was important for all of us in our family to understand the value of money, how to make it, how to save it, and how to spend it wisely, and what better way to learn about the value of money than to get your first job. Those were my parents' exact words. My parents have 3 rules when it comes to part-time work in high school. The first was that school should always come first, and we should always stay focused on our grades. The second was to do the best work that we possibly could do, both at work and at school. And the third was to always ask questions if we didn't understand. Because really, no 14-year-old understands everything. Of course, if we ask the same question more than 2 or 3 times, then there was a 4th rule. Write down the answer so we don't have to ask again. So today, on your financial journey, we're going to talk about the best ways to make a bit of money in high school. If you're like me and you like having a bit of your own money to spend and save, but you don't have much yet, then stick around to figure out the best jobs to make money in high school. The first and most time-tested way to earn some money for students is to get a part-time job, either during the school year, if you can manage it, or, like many high schoolers, over the summer, when school's out. Here are the top 10 summer jobs for high schoolers. This is definitely a flexible list, and you should look personally around your hometown and the areas around where you live to see what you'd be well suited for, what's available, and what pays well. But these are good options to start with, and one of them may hopefully be near you. First, a retail job, like working at a local supermarket or clothing store, could be available to you. This could mean helping customers in the store, stocking shelves, or handling the cash register. As a part-time job, the pay wouldn't be all that much, around $10 to $15 per hour, depending on where you live, but the dollars add up. And we'll discuss more ways to maximize your earnings later in the video. Second, working in food service is another great option, as a cashier, waiter, or kitchen assistant. This could be at a local cafe, restaurant, or nearby fast food place. Like retail, this would pay around the same amount, around $10 to $16 per hour. But you might even get a few tips on top. Keep in mind that wages might fluctuate depending on where you live and what job you're applying for. Third, another job that I know some of my friends have is lifeguarding. Reach out to local public pools or even private club pools if you can. Most places have specific rules for lifeguards, like required lifeguard certification. So make sure to check that out before you apply, so that you know what exactly you're getting into. Lifeguards earn around $12 to $18 on average. Fourth, camp counseling is another great summer job. Camp counselors spend all day at the camp with the camp kids. You'll be supervising the kids, leading activities, and hopefully creating a fun camp experience for them. The earnings average $300 to $600 per week, and sometimes include meals and lodging if you're at an overnight camp. But keep in mind that for this job, you'll be at work pretty much all day, and sometimes even need to be available at night if you're at an overnight camp or if your camp goes late. Fifth, pet sitting or dog walking is an especially great summer job if you love animals. A lot of people are on vacation in the summer or even just go out for a long night and need someone to look after their furry companions. So, to get this job, check in with your neighbors or friends who have pets, or post ads for your neighborhood. You'll probably be setting the price yourself, but a general average wage would be around $15 to $25 an hour for dog walking and $20 to $50 per day for pet sitting. Of course, pet sitting can be a full-time job until their owner gets back, so it's a bit more of a commitment than the other part-time jobs I've listed, except for camp counseling. Sixth, next is a classic, babysitting. Just like with pet sitting, find out who needs babysitting services in your community and offer to help. You'll have to set the price yourself again, but anywhere from $12 to $20 an hour can be reasonable, depending on where you live. And as you get more experienced and build a relationship with the kids you're watching, you may get paid a bit more and even become a family friend. 7th, landscaping or gardening is another option. Here, you'll be maintaining yards by mowing, planting, cleaning up, or landscaping for homeowners or businesses. You'll probably earn $12 to $20 an hour and get pretty fit for the summer. 8th, tutoring is more common during the school year, but there is some demand in the summer as well. Helping with test prep, summer school, or preparing kids for the upcoming school year in subjects like math, science, or languages can earn you $15 to $30 an hour. Even more if you're tutoring difficult, specialized subjects or offer specific test prep. If you prefer to tutor online, check out programs like Wisent, TutorMe, or even try tutoring via Zoom. 9th, another idea for a summer job is to work at a local theme park. Theme park visitor numbers are often highest in the summer, so there may be some attractive opportunities if there's one close to where you live. You'll earn $10 to $14 an hour, operate rides, sell tickets or concessions, and assist customers. 10th, finally, you can be an entrepreneur, starting your own business to make money. There's no real defined earnings for this, but depending on your services and clients, you could be making $15 to $50 per hour or day, or more or less depending on how your venture develops. There's lots of different options if you're looking to start your own summer business, which provides us with the perfect transition to the next section. If you're looking to start your own summer business, here are some easy ideas of what exactly you could start. First up, you can sell things. You can sell whatever you like and think would make money. Jewelry, toys, lemonade, food, or other things. If you're looking to expand your audience online, then platforms like eBay, Depop, or Poshmark are for you. There are potential earnings of $10 to $100 per item, but this depends very much on how much you sell and what you're selling. Adding on to that, you don't need to make things to sell them. You could resell old secondhand items online. Reselling old clothes, electronics, or other vintage items are also popular on eBay, Poshmark, and Depop right now. But please make sure you have all the required licenses and permits. While this may not pose much of a hurdle for selling non-perishable items, the rules can be much stricter for food and other perishables. For obvious reasons, you don't want to risk getting your customers sick. If you're a writer, graphic designer, or programmer, or skilled at social media management, you can offer your services as a freelancer on platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or Freelance. Your potential earnings here are $5 to $50 an hour, depending on your skill level and experience. But keep in mind you need creative or technical skills in the service you're providing, like Photoshop. Next, content creation. Summer is the perfect time to look into making YouTube videos, starting a blog, or making TikToks or Instagram Reels about your interests. Gaming, fashion, education, or whatever your niche is. This will likely not make you a lot of money, but there's always the chance to go big, in which case you could be making as much as $5,000 to $10,000 through your content and sponsorships. But keep in mind that it can be quite difficult to build a large and devoted followership online. If you're a bit of a social butterfly or party animal, you can also offer event planning services. Find out if anyone in your neighborhood needs help organizing or decorating for birthday parties, baby showers, or other important events. You may need to buy the supplies for decorating these events, but your earnings could be $50 to $200 per event, which makes it worth it in my opinion. Now that we've discussed how to make money, let's talk about how to maximize our earnings. Consider flexible hours, like evening or weekend shifts. Many people don't like working at these times, and perhaps you don't either, but sometimes being flexible with your working hours can pay off. Taking more shifts can also make you more money, or working during peak hours. Having a network is also important. If you ask your family, friends, or a community board, you may find higher paying gigs or start at a higher wage. And if you don't, then building a good relationship with your coworkers and your boss can help get you a higher pay. If you're working at a place where you could earn tips, make sure you're friendly and give good service. Even if they're just small tips, they can boost your earnings over time. You can also ask your employers about bonuses, overtime pay, or tips for peak performance. If you're the one setting the price, like with babysitting or dog walking, be confident with the wages you set, and don't be afraid to try negotiating for more. Finally, saving. Don't immediately spend every cent you make. As my mom likes to say often, every little bit counts. And if you're a New York or New Jersey resident who's under 25 who's looking for a place to earn some extra dollars on your savings, check out this video here from my sister Ava about a savings account for teens and kids that's paying a top rate of 6% APY at the time of this taping. We hope this list will help you with your summer job search. If you have more to add to this list, leave a comment below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if this video helped you. And let us know what other money topics you want us to cover in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.